ki jai, Jagannath Puri ki jai, Yamuna Mai ki jai, Ganges Mai ki jai, Tulasi Devi ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Samareta Bhakti Devi ki jai, Itai Gauri Premanand, for glorious assembly, for glorious assembly, all glorious assembly, Lord Shri Guru Shri Govardhana. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinavanando Jagapate Krishna Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Bhaktakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vacha Kalpatarusya Kripa Sindhu Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai. Navadvipa ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Even from Navadvipa, the Mahatmya, measurement and form of the Dhira. All glories to the taken. The moon of Navadvipa and son of Mother Sati. All glories to Nityananda, the ever-truth. All glories to Navadvipa, the essence of all spiritual values. Who has the ability to describe the truth of Navadvipa? Navadvipa within Damodara itself, by the Ganges and situated in the Dhira splendor. This Damodara is 168 miles in circumference, with the Ganges running through the center. Damodara takes the form of 100-petal lotus, with the most beautiful Navadvipa in the center. The circumference of the central stamen of the flower or anther is 10 miles, and the circumference of the 8-petal flower for Navadvipa is 32 miles. Outside this are the 100 petals of Damodara, whose circumference measures 168 miles. According to the scriptures, the diameter of Damodara is 56 miles, and the radius is 28 miles. The center point situated within the Navadvipa is the yoke pit, the sacred spiritual abode, where the Lord abode. The whole of Damodara is Chintamani, or Toshto, yielding all desires. The dam is full of knowledge and bliss, and is completely spiritual. The water, the land, the trees, everything in the dam is spiritual, unlike the dull matter of this material world. What was present in the dam are Krishna's three principal energies: Sangeet, Radhin. Krishna's original energy, Swarupa Shakti, manifests these three divisions. Of these, the Sandini energy, which supports all existence, finds its perfect function in manifesting the eternal dam. In that position, the dam acts eternally as the base or support for the Lord's appearance and activities. All this is the action of the inconceivable energy of the Lord, which is anti-material and completely transcendental. One who sees only the activities of material nature in the dam is a conditioned soul, under the influence of ignorance and illusion. When a person's vision is covered by a cloud, he may think that the sun is God, but actually, the sun can never be covered by a cloud. In the same way, only persons whose vision is covered by the cloud of illusion see the transcendental form of God as a transformation of the material energy. Whoever gets a measure of Nityananda, the master of the Sandini frequency, can see that blissful dam as fully spiritual. The holy rivers such as the Ganges and Jamuna, as well as the 7 holy cities headed by Prayag, are all situated in various places within Navadvipa. One who is fortunate can see that this pure flame, Gauda Mandala, is directly a spiritual world. Following the order of the Lord, Maya, a shadow of the Lord's Swarupa Shakti, spread her influence of illusion. She covers the eyes of those living entities who have turned away from the Lord, so they are unable to see the glories of the spiritual dam. Those people who always reside in Gauda Mandala are the most fortunate in the world. The demigods in the heavenly planets see them as having beautiful 400 forms with blackish complexion. Within the 16 grocers of Navadvipa, the numerous residents who are golden in complexion constantly engage in congregational chanting of the Lord's communities. Brahma and other demigods come from outer space and worship them in various ways. One crusher is approximately 2 miles. One of the 10 offenses against the holy dam one should not measure it. We shouldn't measure the dam, like one of these kind of things. But the measurement is given here. How is that? Accurate measurement is given here. I don't understand.
For our understanding, what is the perimeter of the dam? Just for our understanding. That's why the measurement has been given.
Thank you.
Because the dam cannot be measured by our material equipment.
Because this is done by Bhaktivedanta Thakur, so he is an Acharya. It is allowed for him to give us that brief about the dam.
Maybe Maharaj, because the dam is actually unlimited. So how you can measure it?
Make it translation.
When we start trying to measure the Dhamma, we get locked to the material manifestation instead of seeing the spiritual manifestation, instead of seeing the Dhamma as it is.
I try, Maharaj. Just like someone who wants to go away from Krishna, Krishna arranges for that. So if there is a certain person who wants to see the Dhamma in the material way, Krishna is also giving them that opportunity.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Something which is not limited cannot be measured. And because we have limited situations, we are limited in all situations. We are limited in all situations. So if we want to measure, it's an offense because we are going to limit it. Measuring it means we are limiting it. We are thinking it's within our own power to calculate the internal time. So it's an offense. That's an offense. You cannot limit it. You cannot measure it. So the measurement is given here because we need something to hold on to. For example, in the 5th canto of Bhagavatam, the last chapter is 26. And divisions of Felix planet. Sukadeva Swami said there are 28 divisions. And if you take one, it's unlimited.
Yes.
But he told us 28. Just take one out of the 28, you cannot calculate, it's unlimited. So the figure is given to us for limited vision, so at least you have something to hold. So that is the highest planet. So how then can we measure the spiritual? We have no measurement. It's an offense to try to limit. It's an offense. But Those who have the vision, they can give us a glimpse of it. And Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Das Kaviraj Swami, he said, the pure love of Godhead has expanded to the limit. Has expanded to the limit. That means this room is full. If the room is full, cannot add anything inside the room. But Krishna Das Kaviraj Swami said it is still expanding. It's still expanding. It's not limited. You cannot limit it. So this calculation Bhakti Chikura gives here is just to help us understand. We should know it is unlimited. You cannot limit it. Therefore, we shouldn't try. We shouldn't try to limit it. And the activities are unlimited. Everything inside is unlimited. You cannot count. Count. A person, the Lord perform in any of his incarnations, you cannot calculate them. No need to calculate it. They're beyond our calculation. So Navadvipa is like that. It's unlimited. But physically we have to calculate. Navadvipa ends here. So within here, the 9 islands. So say the 9 islands. But actually it's unlimited. It's not limited. Look, Brahma prays, when will I become so fortunate to take birth as a blade of grass? Navadvipa. Then I will receive the dust from the feet of the devotees who are engaged in serving the lotus feet of Sri Gauranga. Alas, Lord Chaitanya has cheated me. He has placed me in charge of the management of the universe. When will the knots of my karma be caught? When will my mind be purified as I give up false pride? And when will the illusion that I am the supreme authority cease as I become the pure servant under the shelter of Gauranga's lotus feet? So, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him a very exalted position. So he can fulfill his desire. Why will one desire to become a blade of grass when one has a position of being the control of the whole universe? Why would one do that? Such an exalted position. Who wants to be a servant in this world?
Nobody.
Even Krishna devotee will say, I'm a servant, I'm a servant, I'm a servant. But who actually wants to be a servant? And who is acting as a servant? Who acts as a servant? We are predominantly perceivable or imperceivably masters. That is prominent in our consciousness. Either we perceive it directly or not, or someone is perceiving it or not. We are constantly dominated by a master spirit. That is Swami again. So why would one like to give us just an exalted position? And Brahma is the greatest to become a grass. Not even a human being to be a grass. Be a grass. Because he said here, he's praying here, when will my mind be purified as I give up false pride? False pride. Grass is never proud. And they never complain when someone talks to them. You cut them the money. If you remove the grass, it will grow tomorrow. And that grass will grow back tomorrow. But they are very humble. Very humble. So the Brahma is telling you that pride will deprive you of God. Therefore, he wants to take break here to show us also how important the dam is. How important it is. Lord Brahma wants to take break here as a class. And he said, Lord Mahatmya has cheated me. I gave him this big position as a manager. We mentioned earlier, the best way to punish the proud person is to give him a post. You want to punish a proud person, give him a big post. He's going to fall very soon. He will change. Once you get a big position, it will change from humility, it will change. Will not be humble again. Because an intoxication. Have you seen someone taking alcohol and not being intoxicated before? Anyone taking alcohol and not being intoxicated? Eh? Have you seen?
No.
Anyone taking alcohol and not intoxicated?
It should be
You've been intoxicated. So, only a pure devotee will have the position and not be affected by it. So to punish a person, you give him a big position. He will fall. So the Brahma is teaching us. Sri Mahaprabhu cheated me by giving a very big position so that I won't get his message. I'm going to be very, very busy with many things and forget my japa. Because I have so many things to do. Big position, big service to do, big project, many followers. No japa. The devas, rishis, and rudras always reside in different parts of Navadvipa. Although they are engaged in austerities for a long time, still they do not get Nityananda's mercy. As long as godly consciousness is not given up, and humility does not awaken within, one cannot obtain the treasure of Sri Chaitanya and Sri Nityananda's mercy, no matter what effort one makes, even if it be Shiva or Brahma. All this will be explained later. Oh brother, just hear with faith and attention. In these precious topics, one should avoid mundane logic and arguments, which are useless and inauspicious. The transcendental pastimes of Sri Chaitanya are a deep ocean. Whereas, the process of mundane logic is simply troublesome. What is the motivation for argument? What motivates argument?
I am right. You are wrong. I am right, you are wrong.
I'm right, yeah. Possible.
And to prove,
Right.
and to prove that what I am saying that
I want to show that I know better than you, I'm better than you. That is the basis of argument. I'm better than you, I want to prove it to you. All what you're talking nonsense, don't believe that I'm superior to you. Just accept that. I want to motivate argument. Defeat, just pride. You're not based on Bhakti. Those who have devotion, pure love for Krishna, never argue. You see, Swami is arguing. They sit together and study the scriptures every day. You don't see any of them arguing. Swami. No. Even here nowadays, we have so many scholars, Silver Pundit, Radha Pundit, already looked at, all of them, they all sit together. Did they argue? The argument is only with the Gyanis. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he left here to go and demonstrate, to go and distribute the love of God in the South. Because nowadays is a center for learning. It's for education, not for Bhakti. So he didn't show it here. He went to South India. Then he was simply chanting and embracing people pure to love. He didn't do it here. Why? They're contaminated by Gyan, falsehood. So devotees never argue, pure devotees never argue. They are not fools. They are not fools because they agree with the teachings of the absolute truth. They agree with it. They accept it. So they don't argue with each other. They simply celebrate Bhakti. But Gyan never celebrate Bhakti. We celebrate confusion. What Gyan celebrate? It's confusion. I am better than you. And until you agree and accept me as better than you, I will continue to speak. Either you understand, you don't understand, it doesn't matter. I will speak until you surrender to me and accept that I'm better than you. So they argue, there's no end. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was teaching us every day. Every day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was teaching that for years. He was demonstrating. How did they do it? When the Gyanis sit together, what did they do? I present a topic. If you are better, you dismantle it. That is not defeat. That is not defeat. You can break your presentation, you can break it into pieces and re-establish it again. That is Gyan. Then you are considered a Gyan. Then you are possible by others. Others will do. You see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's student and all other teachers' students, they fight every day. Show me this your teacher. Who's your teacher? I'm better, my teacher is better than you. They argue and fight every day. And they go to Ganga. They beat themselves seriously. They make the Ganga muddy. And then some of them will swim across to the other side out of fear because they are beating so much. They swim across to the other side. So if people come to Ganga to bathe, it's muddy. They cannot bathe because it's muddy. Because of the voice. That is Gyan. When Chaitanya is singing the kirtan, you don't see Ganga muddy. Ganga is very clear. That's Bhakti. Everything very clear and direct. There's no conclusion before. Yeah, there's no conclusion. So Chaitanya was doing that every day. His brother also. Simple. One day he's saying, Mishra took him the symbol of his sages. So they pride. So what do you study today? What do you study? What do you study today? It is a small boy. It is a small boy. What do you study today? Yeah, little of everything. That's the answer I gave to them. Yeah, little. He saw they were very proud first. He also irresponsible. Little of everything. Then it's a small boy. Forget it. Jagan Mishra chastised him seriously. You're a rascal. Why did you disgrace me like that? You think you know better than them. But that is the culture. That's the culture of there. You think you know better than everybody. Why do you speak like that? They ask you a question, you didn't answer. You disgrace me. So he came back to the assembly. He came back. If you didn't ask him any question, so my father is just asking, ask me a question. He asked him a question, he established the principles. Oh, child. He said, no, you don't understand anything. Just wait. I will dismantle what I have presented. He destroyed into pieces. So you don't know anything. I'm going to reestablish it. Establish it again. That is there. They didn't understand anything. Just speak something that nobody understands. Yeah. This is the center. This is the center. This contamination, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't give Bhakti here. He went to the side. They were just simply chanting, no philosophy. Always chanting and embracing people, pure love for God. Everybody. That is the problem. It was extending. In this way, he was initiating people. Because they were simple and they have no pride. Then he got Bhakti. That's the process. So the Brahma said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cheated me. He didn't give me Brahma, he gave me position. In this way, my force is increasing. The more the ego increases, the less Bhakti increases. Less. You replace Bhakti again. The fortune is that we develop Bhakti and travel here, which is very dry. The Bhakti is ocean of life. Ocean. A constant flow. Only for those who are very fortunate and know how to train. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda came to distribute this. They came to distribute this. So here, it's to be distributed. To be distributed. And we should live here and drink this nectar. We should live here. If our interest in staying here not for the nectar, we have also been cheated by Maya. We should stay here only to drink this nectar. If that is not our interest here, we are also cheated. In these spiritual topics, one should avoid mundane logic and argument, which are useless and inauspicious. The transcendental persons of Sri Chaitanya are a deep ocean, whereas the process of mundane logic is simply troublesome. Like the shades covering a banana flower. You know banana flower? Banana flower subject is very tasty. You don't know how to cook it. So you don't have to cook it, you know to enjoy it. It's very hard. You need experienced person to cook it. But it's covered by this. It's covered. You have to peel it. To remove it before you have to cook it. Experience is very soft. If you need Bhakti, you have to be patient. You want Bhakti?
Yes.
Yes.
Patient. Patient. Be patient. So remain loyal. Should remain loyal. Patient. Yes. Whoever wants to cross the ocean of material existence by logic and argument will simply toil in vain. He will receive nothing. But by giving up false arguments and taking the guidance of sadhu or sastra, one will soon receive Sri Chaitanya. For on the order of Nityananda Prabhu, the Shruti Vedas, Smriti Puranas, and Tantra Shastras are continuously singing the glories of Navadvipa. By reading these scriptures and accepting the words of the devotees, one will realize the truths of Navadvipa. In Kali Yuga, all holy places are extremely weak. Only Navadvipa is supremely strong. All holy places are extremely weak. Only Navadvipa is supremely strong. By the Lord's desire, however, this Tirtha was invisible for a long time, and its glories lay unrevealed. When the influence of Kali increased, naturally the holy places lost their power. So Bhakti was given the mercy, was given the power, the blessing, the empowerment to reveal as a blessing. At that time, desiring the good fortune of all living entities, the supreme authority, upon diagnosing a disease, a doctor prescribed an appropriate medicine. Accordingly, a strong medicine is given for a severe disease. Now that Kali Yuga has become terrible and the disease is serious, there will be no relief without a strong medicine. Means what? Meditation will not possible. Temple worship is not possible. Sacrifice is not possible. The only thing which is possible, the strongest medicine in Kali Yuga is what? Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
If I do not reveal the name and my form, which I have been holding secretly for so long, how will the living entities ever recall? The living entities are my servants, and I am their Lord. If I do not help them, they will never be delivered. Saying this, Lord Chaitanya appeared on earth with his name, Dham, associates. The Lord promised that he will always deliver the living entities from the troubles of material existence. Bolanga said, without considering who is fit and who is unfit, in this incarnation, I will freely distribute the treasure of love, which is rarely attained by even the ground. I will see how Kali can destroy this living. I will manifest our dicta and break the prison in the poison teeth of Kali by performing congregational chanting of the holy names of God. As long as my name is sung, Kali will be controlled. Saying this, Gaura Hari appeared in the beginning of Kali Yuga, in Navadvipa by his own internal spiritual purpose. Withdrawing the covering of illusion, Gaura Chandra revealed his eternal pastimes in Gautama. I see no one in Kali Yuga more unfortunate than that lamentable, wretched person who does not worship such a merciful Lord as Sri Chaitanya, or who rejects such an inconceivable harm as Navadvipa. Therefore, give up all other desires and attractions and simply fix your mind on Navadvipa, aspiring for the shade of the lotus feet of the tide in Janava, Bhakti he reveals these truths. The Bhakti
Gurudev, you said like for bhakti we need time, we need patience, sorry. We need to give time. But I have difficulty understanding this, like many times you repeated, that we need to be balanced, impatient and patient because we have less time. So for that we have to be impatient and we have to be patient also because of lot of anathas here. I'm not getting the exact how we can balance this. I'm not getting it.
Thank you. Yes, you should be patient because you should be impatient because there's no time. There's no time. We are already very, very, very late. Very late. And there's so many things against us. So many. Our intelligence is against us. Our senses against us. The mind, very big challenge. The body, it's a pity. A pity. Right? Look around the environment. How about you? And you can only hear kirtan all over. Outside here, where do you hear kirtan? Any sound is what?
Noise.
Even if you go to the house, tractors, making heavy noise. The tractor's noise is more than the holy name. So, just now, tractors, heavy noise, cannot hear it. So, everything is against us. And we have no time for the duration of life. Extremely short. Very short. Very, very short. Like blink of an eye. That is how our situation is. So we are late, so we should be very eager to get it. Still, we don't have the karma for such acceleration. Therefore,
Just be patient.
Patient. Because now it is the mercy that is our hope. And if we need mercy, means we don't have the light again to what we're looking for. So now we need mercy. We cannot demand now. We cannot. There is a qualification to do. Our simple activities, we have lost our light. So we have to wait patiently for the Lord's mercy. And at the same time, our desire to get this will be very strong. Our desire should remain very strong. While we patiently wait. Give a balance. Anything else? All right. So both hands. Down.